All right, so the other day while doom scrolling, I came across the workout of the Iowa State wrestling team and thought, let's see if this old bag of bones can hang. But before we jump in, please make sure to like and subscribe because I'm about to suffer for your entertainment. It's the least you can do. It's also a banger workout. Shout out to assistant strength and conditioning coach Alex Harmer for that. All right, let's get this shit over with. All right, looks like they're doing some seated box jumps. Now, I don't have box jumps as high, but I'm going to do my best. And for all the exercises in this workout, I don't have exact sets and reps. The reps I feel pretty good on because I've watched the video like 4 times, and I feel like I have a pretty good approximation of the reps for each thing, but sets, I really have no idea. I reached out to them on their YouTube channel and in the comments, and I got no response, and maybe that's because they're busy or they don't want to give away their workout or just too much effort for them, which on all counts, I totally understand. But just understand that I don't have the exact workout mapped out line by line. So what I'm going to do is 3 sets of everything. And again, like I said, I think I have the reps mapped out, but let's just see how this goes. All right, seated box jumps. Now, I don't have high ceilings like they do, so I'm going to try to do straight leg. I'm going to kind of come to a seat, jump, and land with a straight leg on the box here. Let's see here. All right, not too bad. Young boy was doing a little bit higher than me, but again, just trying to do my best here. I'm going to try to land more in the middle of the box. All right, that's 1 set down. All right, so for the next bit, it looks like they have a little footwork drill. It looks like this is all kind of preparatory warm-up stuff. This should be fucking hilarious because I have 0 footwork. So it looks like they're doing just some simple in and outs. Shut up. Wow, that was embarrassing. This is going to be immortalized on YouTube for your enjoyment. All right, next up, handstand shoulder taps. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Let's see. First of all, this is going to stop tracking my face. So let's just turn that off. No, I don't want my face tracked. All right. This should be funny. Oh my God. Can I even do a shoulder tap from here? I don't think so, dude. Holy shit. I gotta get further away from the wall, I think. Nope. Strike 1. I'm gonna try that one more time. One more time. Dude, that is not happening. When I watched this the first time, I was like, oh yeah, I got that. I'm gonna try one more time. Nope. Not happening. My elbows are trash. All right. Score 1 for the Young Bucks. Yeah, my man here couldn't do it either, though, so I don't feel too bad. Looks like some simple world's greatest stretch. I think this is as easy as it's going to get today. Some single leg iso bridges. I'm holding for 30 seconds. I have no idea how long I'm supposed to hold these.
Can't even get that shit off the ground, buddy. You get stronger.
I love it, man. Just ruthless shit talking. My kind of team. All right, let's get these trap bar jumps. Now, it looks like young man is just doing some triple extensions, but then I hear his boy talking shit that he's not leaving the ground after. So I'm assuming it's supposed to be trap bar jumps. So that's what I'm going to do. Always go with the shit talker. Always. They know their stuff. All right, let's get a little feel out here. All right, 3 reps here. Again, I'm assuming this is just kind of intro, preparatory stuff. The way that they have the workout spliced up is it's kind of just a hodgepodge of different things happening at different times. There's somewhat of a flow in the video, but I imagine that's not exactly how it's mapped out. So I'm just following along as it's shown in the video. but I think this would kind of fall more towards earlier stages in the workout. All right, let's go. Next set. Woo! All right, next up is the stability ball hamstring curl. This is a smaller ball, and it hasn't been inflated in probably like 2 years. So, not too bad. I'm doing 10 reps here. This is a banger, by the way. I love this one. I haven't done this in so long. I lost count already. Let's do one more. That feels like 10. No plan survives contact with the enemy. Oh, hell yeah. Landmine rows. I love these bad boys. Let's see. Looks like they're doing 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10. All right, let's go. All right, now I don't even know what the fuck that thing is. It looks like some hydraulic fancy piece of equipment. Obviously, I don't have that, but I'm gonna do some explosive step ups onto this short box with 185, 3 reps each leg. Let's give it a shot. Honestly, that felt a little bit too easy, so I'm debating on whether or not to add height to the box or weight to the bar. I think I'm going to go height to the box and maybe go with one more DC block. Whoop, it lost me. Face track. There we go. I'm going to go with one more DC block and see how that goes. All right, still got me? All right, let's see. Oh, well, putting pins in would have been nice. You know what? It still feels a little easy. And I'm going to put pins on before I fucking kill myself here. Or clips on, rather. Let's go. I think height on the box is the way to go because the weight feels reasonable. Like, it feels like a good weight to move quickly, but the height feels not quite. I gotta like stare at the camera so the face track thing keeps me. All right, let's see. Yeah, I think that's gonna be better. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks on. I have no idea what that is in inches. It's probably like, I don't know, maybe 10 inches or so. All right. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that felt good. Yeah, much better. All right, 1 down, 2 to go. Now for the hurdle jumps. I cannot overstate how much I fucking detest setup intensive workouts. This is so fucking setup intensive. It's driving me nuts. Obviously, I don't have a state-of-the-art S&C facility, so I'm doing my best, but this fucking sucks. I hope you feel my pain. Now to set up all these stupid hurdles. I hate this shit. They have 5 hurdles. I don't even think I have enough for 5, but we'll do our best. I will just jump an approximate height on the last one if I don't have all 5. I think I have enough for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I only have enough for 4. The things I do for you. All right, now for the hurdle jumps. They have 5 jumps. I only have a setup for 4 and obviously much more limited space. And so I can't really continuously jump, but let's see. I'll do my best. All right, not bad. Feel like Forrest Gump, but let's try it again. It is like 12 fucking degrees in here. My toes are freezing. All right, last set of jumps. All right, got 2 continuous there. The spacing and setup is a little weird. I feel like I can't get some continuous jumps, but now to put all of this away. The worst. I don't know what's worse, setup or cleanup. All right, so next up, ab wheel rollouts. I don't have an ab wheel, surprisingly. I've owned about like 3 or 4 of them over the years, and I always seem to lose them. How, you might ask? I have no idea. It's not like I take them outside with me, but they always seem to just disappear. So anyway, they're cheap. They're like $5. But I'm going to use the bar here. This is set up for something that we're going to do in a little bit, so I figured I would just use this. All right, let's go, 10 reps. There's like no spin on this fucking axle bar. This is a stupid idea. Oh. All right, so next up they have this side hanging cobra, and they want 3 belly breaths here. I've never done this one before, so I'm interested to check it out. So it looks like they just go into like a little bit of a curtsy and then just kind of hang. And that's nice. I like this, man. Good stretch. Whole lateral chain getting opened up right now. This is going to be a staple in my programming. I like this one. All right, other side. And I feel way less restricted on this side. My right side felt super locked up. Really good stretch. I like this one. All right, so maybe the young guy has some tight quads or something like that. I didn't see anybody else doing this, but I'm doing it. This felt unnecessary. All right, so obviously I don't have one of these fancy hydraulic machines that they have, so I'm just going to use my good old chest-supported row and do a 30-second ISO holding 90 pounds. So let's see. All right, not bad. Push press. Looks like we're going for 10 reps here. I fucking love push press. All right, let's go. I think that was 10. I don't know. I'll have to go back and check. All right, next up, squats from the pins. I fucking hate squats from the pins. My knees and hips always feel kind of weird, but I'm going to give it a shot. It's been a while. I think maybe my setup was wrong. I think I need to go a little bit wider. So let's see. All right, not bad. Felt pretty good. A wider base. Felt a lot better, actually. The last time I did this, I think I was too narrow, and my left hip was really bothering me. So, yeah. All right, good. Lesson learned. All right, incline, barbell bench. Let's go. 5 reps. Pro tip, for anybody who works out by themselves in a garage gym, never put clips on the bar when you're benching alone because you might fucking die. Or you just need to get stronger. I don't know. But be safe. All right, let's go. 5 reps.
Incline bench.
Feel weak as fuck today. 135 felt like way too heavy. Let's try it again, another set. All right, last set, incline barbell bench. This kind of sucks today. Let's see. Yeah, that kind of sucks today. I don't know why. All right, so side to side slam ball. This is not a good slam ball. This is 8 pounds. It probably has too much bounce. I have another slam ball that has absolutely no bounce. So I'm just gonna use this on the mat and whatever. It's a close approximation. Let's go. How funny would it be if it just bounced up and goosh?
Very fat grip.
Are you fucking kidding me? This is like one of those pedal ergometers that old people put at the foot of their recliner so they can like continue to move as they're sitting around. So I do not have one of these. And these guys are absolute maniacs for doing like high speed upper body erg, plank position, pedal ergometers, super gangster. I actually looked up how much they cost. I was gonna buy one, but then I said, no, this is crazy. So I'm gonna do a TRX fallout with like alternating arm movements, and hopefully that's as close of approximation as I could possibly get in this gym, but understand that this is no substitute for what these guys are doing. Let's go. All right, so what I'm doing is getting into this TRX fallout position and just working in some alternating upper extremity movements, understanding that this is such a poor substitute for what these guys are actually doing. I mean, the metabolic demand alone for what they're doing is so much higher than this, but I am getting some good core work, some shoulder stability, and yeah, poor man's version of what they're doing. Respect. Landmine single leg deadlifts. Unilateral work is a really good way to get in some targeted work to a specific area and not fry the nervous system, because generally you can't go too heavy on unilateral lifts the same way you can in a bilateral lift, like a deadlift, for example, like a regular stance deadlift. So let's see, I think they're doing 3 reps. I haven't done these in so long. It's actually really good. If you have a tough time, I'm doing 5, fuck it. If you have a tough time balancing, like as I clearly do on the right side, the landmine, you can almost like lean into it a little bit, and it provides a little bit of stability while still not compromising the direct single leg work that you're looking to get. So you see, I'm much better on my left side. Is that 5? I'm cooked. Mentally, that is. All right. So this is one I was really interested to try when I first saw it. I think this is awesome. Their bench is a little bit better than my bench for this setup. So I think I probably need to go a little bit heavier because this is not too bad. And I don't have some jacked wrestler trying to pull it away from me. So I might go 2 plates. Oh yeah. 2 plates, baby. Way harder. Again, I don't have somebody pulling this away from me. So way easier than what they're doing. But the 2 plates really makes a big difference. I like this one a lot. I'm gonna work this into the rotation. Whew. So this is the one I was most excited about. It's an axle bar curl, row, and push press, or maybe it's a strict press. I don't know. Some of these guys are push pressing, so that's what I'm going to do, and they're doing cheater curls, so that's what I'm going to do as well. But you can't put the bar down, so you got to keep that bar in your hands the whole time. So super important for grapplers, forearm strength. You got to be able to hold on to people for a long period of time, especially when you're fatigued. So let's go. I'm gonna do strict for as long as I can. I lost count. Close enough. All right, weighted chins, my fave. They're doing 3 reps. I'm gonna try to do some ascending working sets here, starting off with 53 pounds, a 24 kilo kettlebell. So let's see. Now I noticed one of the guys was doing overhand and then he switched to chins. So I'm assuming that they're not being too big of sticklers on that point. They're probably just looking for a vertical pull. So I'll go overhand just if it's only 3 reps, and we'll see how it goes. Overhand felt pretty good for 3 reps. With 24 kilos, if I switch to chins, I could probably jump up to like 32 kilos. But I haven't done overhead in a long time, so I think I'm going to stick with overhand. All right, last set. Let's go. I love the setup that they have here. The pull-up attachment above the cable column. Obviously, I don't have that here, but makes sense if you're a team and having to rotate through as opposed to changing the weight in the belt every person who comes up. Now you just stick the pin in wherever you're at. So really ingenious setup. All right, so super not looking forward to this thing. Let's see, I'm doing a couple warm-up sets just so I can see here. He wants
Barely touch and go.
I'm supposed to go back up.
kind of a touch and go. I don't know if I got touch and go. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not really doing that great. I'm kind of touching down with the foot first and then the knee. But let me see here, just the first set here, so maybe I'll loosen up after a bit. Oh, right side feels way worse. All right, that felt better. All right, just gotta warm up a little bit, not too bad. All right, let's try this again. Yeah, much better now. The more you reach, the easier it is to counterbalance. Lost count, I think that's 4, 5. All right, let's see. My shitty side. Yeah, right knee sucks. Yeah, still touching down with that left foot again, but definitely better on this last set. When I first saw the sheer number of all these banded exercises, I was like, fuck you. But having done them, they're actually pretty dope, and I'll probably include them into future programs that I write for myself and others. I don't have the correct setup and attachments that they have, but it's a close approximation. So doing the best that I can. I like this one a lot. We don't get enough direct ER shoulder work, in my opinion.
Reach out farther, Caleb. Reach out farther. Just down.
I like these banded exercises a lot. Cross these over a little bit. Yeah.
Sit there. You don't. Check both plates, eye on top. Finish on top.
This is good for me because I have like no triceps. It's almost as if they were like surgically removed at birth. So I cannot do enough direct tricep work. What else we got here? Oh yeah, the protraction. All right, so these are just kind of like some scap punches. I totally lost count. Ooh, back is on fire, baby. Definitely keeping these in the mix. Oh my God. My scaps are fucking on fire. So I think that's it. Once again, thank you so much to the Iowa State Wrestling Strength and Conditioning team. That was a banger workout. I think I did okay. Not bad for an old guy. Not bad for an old jiu-jitsu guy, mind you. I'll put what I did in the description. Again, this is a close approximation to their workout. I'm not 100% on the sets, like I said, but the reps, I think I did a pretty good job. So yeah, now it's your turn.